What's up and welcome. Tune in. Thanks for tuning in. This is Innes Loopy Say with Your Legs Media. I haven't posted anything all week, which is not good. We need to stay on it. It's the new year. We need to continue as we started. So we're going to do it just like this. Say with Your Legs Media. You know what to do. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff coming up. What's up and thank you for joining us today. It's a Saturday. It's coming to the end of the first week of 2024, and we've had it's 3 races this week. We already did a little preview on some of the races over the weekend. It was a busy week last week of racing. So we had one race that was a couple of days ago. Matthew Vanderpool won that. Walt Van Aert finished third. Well done to Tim Pinhar, who was able to come in second. Pretty amazing. In the ladies' race, that was another exciting race. Park Peters, no, who was it? Oh, no, not Park Peters. Park Peters was not there. So Fan Van Empel was back to winning ways. She won. And Sailing Alvarado, she had one of her better starts. I was proud. She started really good, but something happened where the commentators were so asphyxiated on talking about what they were doing and themselves. So obviously, Alvarado had a problem somewhere, like in this turn where you go uphill and then they go behind the trees, and there wasn't really a camera on the behind the uphill for some strange reason. And so something must have happened to Alvarado, because she went from third place with the front runners back to like 6th or 7th place. She went up the hill in third place and then came down the hill in like 5th or 7th, between 5th and 7th place. And they mentioned nothing of it, like what happened. And it was just so weird to me. Just so weird how I understand, like you give context to talk about stuff like how you experienced the race, and so your viewers can have some type of idea of what's going on. But at the same time, you gotta stay in tune to the race. So because people are watching, and I'm watching, I'm like, what happened to Alvarado? And like there was no investigation. But Alvarado, she digit what's the word I'm looking for? Or anyway, she fought back. I can't remember the word I was looking for. She fought back. She was like almost like she was gonna settle for third place, and then the fight in her came in. She got the fight like later in the race, and who's it? Lucinda Brand. She was in second place for the longest while. She couldn't keep up with Van Apple, and Lucinda Brand was like, okay, I'm got second place, and then Sailing sort of had settled in, like I got third place, and then realized that another young lady was catching up, and she didn't want to have to sprint out, or she just wanted to make sure she was on the podium. And in her effort to get away from the girl that was closing on fourth place, apologies for not remembering her name, she closed the gap to Lucinda, and then on the last lap she had Lucinda in her sights, and then it came down to a sprint finish where Lucinda only won by half of a wheel. And basically, I think the effort that Sailing put in to catch up to Lucinda, if she had put that effort in earlier in the lap, maybe she would have had enough to come around Lucinda. But it is what it is. So it made for a really exciting race, really exciting finish. So today, Sailing coming Alvarado is obviously going in as a favorite. You got Inga van der Heijden, Menon Bakker, who I got to interview while she was here in Dublin. So Backstead from Great Britain. I think Rochette is Italian, and Aniek van Alphen, and Marion Norbert, and those are some of your top Senna Cunt racing today. Doesn't look like it. So they keep talking about Senate Cunt like she's been racing for a while, and they're trying to will her to get some good results. She did win a race so far this season, which was pretty awesome to see. But the women's field is 54 deep, and their race starts in about 6 or 7 minutes. So that's all I'm going to be in here for 6 or 7 minutes, and then I'm out. And then you have in the men's race, you have any of the big hitters? No, the only person that's like, because there's no Matthew Van Der Poel, there's no Walt Van Aert, and the only reason there isn't any Tom Pitcock is because he, like, they didn't say anything about it, but he obviously wasn't feeling well in that last race, and he came in like 12th or something because he was up to third place or something, and then he just like faded off. He just like just disappeared, which was weird, which was wild. And he's obviously, well, not obviously, but he's taken sick, and he's not going to be there today. So it looks like he isn't mended just as yet. So this is the start list, and then we'll see when the race starts. I don't see any Matthew Van Der Poel on there, and I don't see any Walt Van Aert. Let me just look through the list. Van Der Poel. Nope. I don't see any Van Der Poel. I don't see any Walt Van Aert. So none of the big guns are here to this day. And in all fairness, I think Matthew needs a break as well because he's just been going. He's won 8 races straight. No one is even coming close to him. And the man is just he's just on a mission. He's on another level. So that's your your men's race. It's 68 deep. That's a pretty big field. You got Michael Van der Hoorn at Thibaut Nice, Felipe Orts from Spain, Jens Adams, Joran Werscher, Tom van Kessel. The missing name is Tom Pitcock, who's not there today. Let me see, go down the list. Don't see no Elizabeth. I don't see no Vanderharden. Lars Vanderharden. So Joris is not there. So the any person from looks like track from track is Thibaut Nice. Who we got? Do we got any of the other British riders? Is Cameron Mason racing today? Looking down the list, I don't see Cameron Mason's name in there anywhere. No. So that's it. So I think it's still going to be a good race. The course is fairly flattish, and it's got like these like weird little bumps in it, like these obstacles that are really really difficult because they're going to be slick and wet, and if you don't hit them just right, you're going to have to dismount and try to run over the top. If not run over the top, walk over the top. But like it was said, that most of the men are able to ride the hump. So there's no real big climbs. The only other big obstacle is the sand pit, and then there's a couple really really muddy sections. So that's about it. So we'll see. So in Gullegem, so that race is going to start in exactly about 5 minutes. So I'm going to be out of here because I'm making sure that I catch every minute of the men's race and the women's race. So there it is. There's your start list for today. In Gullegem, you got 54 riders in the ladies. You got 68 riders in the men's. I think the obvious favorite for the women's race is Sailing del Carmen Alvarado, and it's a fast course. It's a fast flat course, so there's a chance for like people like Inga Vanderharden. I don't want to say it's so much a course for Mannebacker. Zoe Baxter should be up there as well. So Michael Van der Hoorn for the men. I think today is a Thibaut Nice day. We'll see. Felipe Orts has always been up there as well for the men, and Jens Adams. But I think today is a day for Thibaut Nice. So I'm going to put my money on Thibaut Nice. Michael Van der Hoorn, I'm not going to count him out because he's the European champion at the moment. And then we will see what's up. So people, I'm out of here because the race is going to start in a few minutes. I am not missing a minute of it. So thank you for tuning in. And I will be back with my post-race review of how today went. So hope you enjoyed that. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember, if you need a business card, Vice 1 is the last business card you would ever need to buy. And the as you can see, my hoodie and the graphics is done by I keep forgetting the name. That is a shame. It's color. Where's it to? 1 second. Supercolor. Why can't I remember Supercolor? So Supercolor, these are my guys. Best heat transfers in the business, and that's what I use. And that's about it. So if you want to find out more about them, there's going to be a link in the description, and I'll tell you a whole lot more about Supercolor and Vice One cards. Anyway, peace out. Thanks for tuning in. Sever your legs media. You know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff coming up. Remember, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you after the races.